This is the box that the Kanger Subtank will come in. If we take that sleeve off, we can pull it apart and see that there's 3 little pieces of paper in here. The first one is how to prime the coil. The second one is an authentication card, so we can see that it's real. And then the third one is the manual. And inside this, it gives you just some basic information about all the parts and everything like that. We'll go over that later. But next, we get this out of the way. We get the sub tank, and this is the full-size sub tank. I'll get into that in a second. But if we take this part off, there's a few extra things in here. First, we've got our extra screws and O-rings and a couple extra coils in there. They give us some cotton, so we can use that. And then we've got a 25mm to 22mm adapter. It's used for the bottom of the sub tank. We've got our adapter for the RBA base. We've got the RBA base. And then we've got a spare coil. Alright, the OCC replacement coils come in a box like this. These are the 0.5s. We also have the 1.2 ohms. Now, it depends on which one you want to use, depending on if you can actually use a sub-ohm device. Now, things like the Provari and other things like that, they can't use a sub-ohm, so they're going to want to go for 1.2, but other than that, pretty much the iSticks and the new MVP 3.0, they actually can use sub-ohm, so you can use the 0.5s. Now, they don't really change that much, depending on if you use the 0.5 or the 1.2. It's kind of all up to preference. There's very small changes. I use the 0.5s because I'm using an iStick 30 watt, and I love the way it works. I honestly, maybe because I'm a little lazy, but also maybe because I just think it works too well, I just use the standard coils. I don't have to mess with building anything. I just buy the new coils whenever I need them and just use them from there. Now, it's nice to have the option to rebuild, because if at any time I can't get somewhere, I can't get coils or anything like that, I can just go grab coils. But honestly, I just kind of use the 1.5s, and they work very, very well. The Kanger RBA base has a 2-chimney design, just like the K-Fun. If I take off both of them right here, you can actually see that there are 2 pieces. The top part, the middle part, and then the base, which holds the coils. Now, these are pre-built coils already in there. Firing them, they fire up very nicely. They come with the tank, and they actually come out to 0.7 ohms. I'm running these at 23 watts. It's about efficient enough, and they fire up very nicely. I would check for hotspots before ever using these, but honestly, these are very well built coils from a factory, and I have used them a couple times, and they definitely work. To put in the rebuildable atomizer section and the sub tank, you need a few things. First, you need the extra top cap that comes with it, and then you need the rebuildable atomizer section. And what you're going to do is take this completely apart, take out the coil, and then there are screws on the top of this. Let's see if you can see them. Perfect. And all you have to do is unscrew these. A little bit more. Take those out. Make sure not to lose them. They're pretty small. And then you can go ahead and take the shorter one. If you look at them compared to each other, this one is much shorter. And put it in. Make sure you line the holes up about right there. And go ahead and screw it in. Now that you've completed that, you can take the rebuildable atomizer base, screw it right in where the OCC coils go, and just have it be replaced.